Ah. Welcome back to Danganronpa. I can't speak for everyone, but I love this game. And I'm always happy to play it more, and I did look again, like, this... Genuinely, there's like no way I could find to alter the difficulty settings, so we're just stuck on medium, which is still too easy. Oh my god. Do that again, you're going outside. No. Loud dog again. Okay, so, we talked to you, Mondo.
Yo.
Yeah, I thought so. Last we heard, Monokuma said a whole new world had opened up. And hey, look, see here. The gate to the second floor is gone.
Got it!
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor is opened up.
You hear me?
It's also of utmost importance to double-check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? Really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
I'll leave the school to you. All of it? I mean, check the two places that were walled off originally. Don't think they pop up till chapter 3, though. Also see... Yasuhiro's in the gym. Guess everyone else has already gone up to the second floor then. I can go check on him. It's dialogue I can find in voice. Therefore, it's worth looking at, even though it's Hagakure. Look around the school first. Need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. Sure, they just shoved him into the gym, so... The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. There's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. First, we check the bathroom. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Dang, not even a mono coin. Sakura's in there. Good to know. I don't think knowing everyone's location is a, I don't think that's diegetic. I'm pretty sure that's just for gameplay convenience. Check the clock. No, it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time was wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. Really don't like that. Monocoin! Singular coin.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should probably take a really close look around. I'm not sure what these say. Curious. Baby's sleeping, please be quiet. Monokuma has a lot of free time, huh? Go out and draw that shit. Third floor still blocked off, it looks like. Gate's blocking my way. Still another floor. Which means not everything is opened up yet. Obviously, we saved the big, obvious room for last. We check this classroom over here first. Reality isn't everything. Mono 4? I don't know what the hell that is. You're not allowed to break them. What about blocking them so they can't see anything? Nope, still not brave enough to try it. Mono coin in that one, though. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor, too. Windows here have those same metal panels covering them. Yeah. One of those monitors Monokuma appears on. Love to just smash the stupid thing, but who knows what would happen to me if I did. Monokuma might try to kill ya. Probably succeed, too, you are. Woefully inept at almost every aspect of that. There a... Weird, I thought I saw that flicker for a sec. Who the library be? What there? How long am I gonna be stuck here, being watched by all these cameras? A while. Shelf is packed tight with books. But looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Free monocoin in it, though. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Ah, knew it. Alright, that was just the same one. Need to stop pressing space, because that activates auto. My most despised thing. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like this area's been neglected for a pretty long time. Okay. Neglected for a while, huh? How about this laptop? Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old. It's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Hoping I can use it to go online, see what's going on in the outside world. It's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. How about you? It's remarkably dusty in here. The lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. I'm absolutely shocked! How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here, and not one copy of any of my works.
Well, yeah. How would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this! Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it. It is, kinda hilarious that he's the one who believes that his work defines his worth entirely, while she's kind of the opposite.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me. Must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books? Young adult?
Stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with pure love and true feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours.
She gets pissed. She really stops stuttering.
Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters.
And then when she goes back to insults, stutter again.
So someone should just burn it all. Ooh.
Point and laugh, you forgot the Discord notif. I fucking did. You are 100% right. Gonna do that now. No, I was forgetting something. Thank you for pointing that out, Quilla.
Ooh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Can't comment.
Boy-on-boy? Don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you.
It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me, and you've insulted my honor.
These two are really starting to freak me out. Never seen anything like it. She hates the gays. She's not into BL. That's someone else's prerogative. We'll get to them. Yeah, like I was saying, it's very interesting that Hifumi kinda just lets insults to his appearance roll off. He doesn't care that much. He really, really gets upset if people insult his work. But Fukawa is similar in that regard. She thinks everyone thinks she's ugly, whether they think it or not. She really will just fight tooth and nail about her work. And they're similar in that regard, but like, they absolutely hate each other's work, I think. Well, she hates his. Like he said, he thinks her stuff is on par with everything else out there. For the love of God, get these two away from me. I don't care what we talk about, anything but what either of these two are talking about. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. What's behind this door? Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. Can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. That is weak. Ah, yes. I did miss one thing. Shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy? Hope's Peak office.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. Must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
Are you fucking kidding me right now, Makoto? What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Yeah, okay. Broke the seal on the dusty envelope. Pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we've been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history, for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem...
Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. Judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have been opened recently. To have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. Saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Note that the building is way, way taller than what you play in-game. That's whatever, though. Plus, if the school had shut down, you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. Then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. Tend to reopen our doors. What do they mean by serious issues? Could have just read that line, honestly. It's apparently why the school had to close. Any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
Now, if...
The two events are in fact connected. Uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. I mean, figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Would that be enough to get us out of here? Or... There's actually one more place to look. Click. Ah, good.
Just a second!
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool!
You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay...
There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room! Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out!
Hey, you're right about that.
He seems way more excited than usual.
There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. And a monocoin. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Let me just smash it. Yeah. You get all pissy. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Money. Even here we're being watched. Is that a gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here?
Okay...
Locker rooms connect to a pool! Looks super nice and big! Fantastic to swim in! I'm beyond excited right now, I can't wait to dive in! In fact, I'm getting kinda mad thinking about it.
Why are you getting mad? Hey, Chihiro. You checked out the pool yet?
No. Wonder why. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Wonder why. You do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But...
Still, sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
Want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
yeah...
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room.
It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. You afraid of locker rooms or something? Pretty weird phobia, though. No, might be related to something else.
The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Horrific. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Really?
Of course.
Oh,
I ain't got a voice shit.
If you want to unlocker the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
but
What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all daka-daka-daka-daka.
just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing.
No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. You'd be fucking Swiss cheese after that shit.
But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me!
I could take it. Don't worry, everyone. Quill is built different.
To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule! As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? Because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly,
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age, you'd try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Disgusting.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
Ah,
Yep, Monokuma can just make shit up whenever he feels like it.
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
you got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
I'll pass this time. How come? You're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
You specifically, Hina, I totally believe. Pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. Didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. Wrong use of till.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. Oh, I didn't notice that.
You hear me?
The warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. So much it's insane. Go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay. What about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Anime barbers must have insane power scaling. Kinda, yeah. Like, look at this shit. Hi, by the way, traveler. There's a point, at least about the pool. Damn kid's so easily excited. I mean, I personally would be pretty excited for a pool for obvious reasons, I guess. We have a pool in our Death Academy, yay. It's only a Death Academy if people want to leave. If you just resign yourself to living here forever, you're fine. I don't think that library had enough books for me, and not enough... a lot of other stuff, frankly. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. Only if you can trust everyone else to do the same. Obviously, you can't. But you know, maybe you look out for the people who are actually good at this trial thing, like that purple girl and that guy with the weird hair thing on his head. I suppose that one didn't narrow it down. The short one. The short guy. You can never chill? I guess not really. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone know if you should discover it, and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
Are we done for today?
Yeah.
You have freshwater, unknowable being, or saltwater? Either or, but from the ocean. I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Is this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Dong, bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. Guess I'll just go to bed. Monokuma Theater.
Banana. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college, where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
That's what the paste and scissors were about. He had more shit in there every time. Sometimes it's related, sometimes it's nonsense.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day! Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
That's a small change. New rule has been added to the regulations menu. Yeah, in the game, he does it overnight. But they decided for the sake of brevity in the anime, he added it literally immediately. Which makes sense, it's something you can skip over, so why not? But in something more long-form like a visual novel, you can take the time to flesh that out. Must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Definitely less of it left than there was at the start. Same notepad from before. Can't think of anything I need it for right now. Anything remarkable or noteworthy about the trash can? There's another monocoin shoved into it, though. Leave the area? Yays. Seems everyone's in the dining hall currently. Waiting for Makoto to be the last one. Again, could just be for brevity's sake. Oop.
Hey, Makoto!
Good morning. You know any sirens? Sirens mainly hang out in the Mediterranean. I'm Atlantic. Been to the Gulf, though. Of Mexico, I mean. Not spent any time in the Mediterranean, so, yeah, not really know any sirens. Morning, is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya's no surprise, but strange Taka's not here yet.
Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Which is?
I am thirsty.
Hey, come on!
How the hell is that a problem?
Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
That's your reason?
This is fine.
Gulf of America, bald eagle crying explosions. America, fuck yeah.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh,
Okay.
Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later...
Thank you for waiting.
Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
Finally.
You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well then, if you don't mind.
Small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
oh,
Wait.
She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Going on with that guy's upper lip? He just looks like that.
What?
Yeah, he's a gopher. The gopher gag, so gopher mouth too.
Hey! What are you doing, my little white rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop. Just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. Fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Never looking for a cafe, I first reviewed their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process.
If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we'd just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment.
I went to all that trouble to make you that tea. You wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but... why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
Well,
We don't actually have a menu.
you little bitch!
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine! Lovely detail the voice actress added. For all the angry voice lines, she drops the accent. Just to let you know it's fake. And I'm 90% sure the original version of this sprite, it was a middle finger. But, somewhere in censorship they had to change it.
Say what?
You little bitch! It's one of her best voice lines.
Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out. I do so love coercion.
Huh?
You were like a totally different person just now. Must hold back character analysis.
Shit.
He really went psycho there. Knew there was more to her when I first met her. Hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Dining hall doors flew open. One of the late arrivals came storming in. But... bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. He stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so. I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing!
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
Her weird ring thing is on the right finger. I wonder if it was on the middle finger before and they had to change everything. The pose is so middle fingery is the thing. Like, and it would fit so well. Her putting up the, just with how out of character it looks, you know? Obviously, I can't prove it. Though I will say it's, the main artist, like all the sprite art in this game is done by an artist I do really, really love. He actually did a few characters in Fate Grand Order. You play that at all? Cleopatra and Edmond Dantes. Also, in a game where they're willing to say fuck, why would they censor the middle finger? To be fair, fuck is on the America side. But you do also have a good point. There would be pretty intense swearing in Japanese. At least from Mondo, probably. Though they did have to censor the blood to be pink. Not for Danganronpa 3 anime, though. Which is like... it's actually pretty shocking for a lot of longtime fans to watch it, and then the blood was finally red for that. I'll go check his room one more time. Japan, our middle finger doesn't really bother them. That makes sense. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well. The rest of us can go check the rest of the building.
Um...
Yeah, before it's, you know, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So, where might Byakuya have gone? He went to go check out the second floor of the school again? Celeste stays still. It's not a Japanese gesture. Unless they're familiar with Western media, they might not even pick it up. That is true. Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Byakuya?
I have not had my tea yet.
Huh?
As for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster.
Okay. But aren't you being kind of selfish? That is absolutely how I'd describe her. Selfish. Hey, I'm gonna at least let Hifumi know where we're all going. Hey, Byakuya is missing. We're gonna go look for him when you come out. So just... Ah, Mr. Naegi! What's going on? Nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What?
That's not good at all.
However,
This little piggy needs to... I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this undeserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Hifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. I think she's pointing aggressively, and pointing at people is rude. Thing is, she's not pointing forward, though. She's pointing upwards, is the weird part of that. You can argue it's aggressive pointing, but it's not at someone. And that's usually the rude part. What? I'm sorry, I need to pause. I just had this weirdest, like, brain connection. I said rude part, and then my mind went to rude part is trapdoor backwards. The fuck am I talking about? Is that from something? It's not even correct. Well, I guess it would sound like rude part. He made trapdoor backwards, but it wouldn't be spelled the same. Losing my mind. Lockers. One of them's unlocked, but I don't see anything inside.
Yo.
How's it going? You find him? No.
Hey, come on.
Shit. Man, where the hell did he go? Got his head stuck so far up his ass, who knows what's going on with him. Figured maybe he was taking a bath or something.
By the way.
What about you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
Hell yeah.
After spending all night riding your hog, wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. This is ancient knowledge from a past life? I don't fucking know. Was I like some fantasy adventurer once? And the puzzle is like, welcome to Castle Rude part. And the way to get in is a trap door or something? Hot water loosens you up, and the heat of your soul gets your heart and body pumping. Sure thing. I have to take your word for all that.
What?
Well, you don't know what
What?
I'm talking about? Fucking nerd.
Hell yeah.
Guys gotta expose themselves to each other, you know? Come with me next time, you'll see. I'll think about it. I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in the school, right? It's a euphemism for jacking off. Oh. Then yeah, I do know what you mean. Why did I say that? Why? It makes everything so much worse. A long night of jacking off, wind in your face. God. It really loosens you up. The implication, he puts a fan next to his head so he can crank it while the wind is in his face. He can't open a window. The windows are bolted shut. It still implies that before all this, he would do it outside. My face hurts. Adapt, overcome. Oh, my face hurts from smiling too hard at that. Ow. Using this massage chair can make me feel kind of old. Ugh. Water? This bathtub is huge. And, ooh, sauna in the back. What's this? Is it the heat source for the sauna? It's coal, so probably. I don't think people use electrics. I don't think there are that many electric saunas, because people just don't like them. I think a coal sauna is like half of the thing. Suppose I could have checked if someone was in there before I went in. Bunch of magazines. Lovely ladies of Earth, filled with what they refer to as world-class beauties. Another coin. Get out of there. Okay, Fukawa and Hina are out here. Taka's in the warehouse. I missed the warehouse earlier. Hakakuri's in the bathroom. Help, I'm locked in! There's no lock on the bathroom door, Hagakure. Oh. I was trying to pull. What are you doing in the bathroom, Hero? Oh, well.
According to the spirits...
He had a bathroom emergency, couldn't make it to breakfast.
Well?
His guts forced him to spend all morning in the can.
No way.
I was totally wrong. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes, I'm out. Yeah, Byakuya doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have problems like that. I mean, that's definitely what Byakuya would prefer, you think. It's a fish tank. Bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Little bitty fish that aren't worth mentioning. Whee! How's it going, Hina? Hey, Hina, any luck? Nah, it's no use. Keep banging on his door and nothing. What does that mean? Does he not have a stomach? You make a good point. It's like he's so put together. I guess you could say that, like, random bathroom problems are probably less likely in Japan just because of their staple foods. In America, like, where there's a lot of fried, fatty stuff, random bathroom problems are just gonna happen to almost anyone. In Japan, that's not as much on the staple list. Or maybe that's wishful thinking and Naegi's just stupid. Maybe he's just letting his image of someone determine whether or not he thinks they can have diarrhea. Come on already, open up! Careful, you're gonna bust down the door hitting it that hard. Relax. This is nothing compared to what Sakura could do. Sakura's really awesome, you know? She really wanted to. She could tear this door to shreds. I see. She is the ultimate martial artist. Might actually be able to do it. She's also the size of a goddamned bear. Been knocking long enough. I think I can say for sure he's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, if nothing else, he'd have gotten annoyed enough by this point. Hey, Toko. Hanging out with Hina, huh?
What's your problem?
What, you got a problem with that? No? Something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe. You get scared and decide to stay close to Hina. Guess everyone has a softer side. As long as I'm with the sports idiot.
something does happen, sure she'd jump in without thinking and take the fall. Huh? What?
What the heck?
Are you eavesdropping? Are you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful. Get lost, you stray cat. She does have a soft side, it's just not there. Too easy when voice acting screaming to peak my mic. I apologize when that happens. But there's tons of monocoins here. All different kinds of food stacked up. Basic ingredients, snacks, and candy. You have a new favorite quote? What is it, Kiyotaka Ishimaru? We're in here with you. It's everything anyone could ever want or need. Is this the fridge Sayaka mentioned? This too must be the will. Oh yeah. This too must be the will of causality. He's a character I love a lot too. Fan favorite, in fact. Stuff tight with food and drinks. Sayaka mentioned. The fuck is he talking about? All kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Get kinda excited looking at it. He just died? Please don't spoil the games at all. Like, I know I'm not playing that one right now, and I know I've already played it, but I'm gonna ask you not to spoil it for people who are watching who don't know. Sorry? It's alright, but just don't be doing that. Come on. Better be some monocoins in here. Just showing the school crest. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. All kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Never get half this stuff in the outside world. Really? No monocoins in here. Not even one? Wow. Aha! Seeing came to search this area as well, Makoto. You were one step too late. I've already finished my investigation. There's no trace of Byakuya here.
You hear me?
An army marches on its stomach, as they say.
In other words,
I thought maybe we would come here to have his fill. We must all eat. Eat until there's nothing left to eat.
you understand?
Anyway, now is no time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. Interesting, this gate to the second floor is still locked. It means there's just part of the second floor we're still not allowed on yet. In here. You're in trouble? Why are you in trouble, Bathwater? Someone threatening you? Or did you stay up too late and your family's mad at you? Or your loved ones are mad at you, I should say. Tried to gift your love a game? I figured it was something along those lines, yeah.
Hey,
You thought to come here too? Huh?
so...
You think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday. Probably guess where he is right now, right? No, I do. Did you get mad at you for spending money? I absolutely know where Byakuya is, I just also want to check other places for people. Oh, hey Makoto. You find Byakuya?
I'm sorry,
No, I didn't see him anywhere. I see.
but,
Somehow Kyoko figured out where he might be. Huh.
you know,
Kyoko's so amazing. He's adamant you don't give her anything? But Christmas? She's so cool. She's smart and she seems really tough. Definitely smart, that's for sure, but tough? Weird to say Sakura or even Hina. Doesn't seem all that different from Chihiro. It's weird to compare them like that.
oh,
Naegi's got that power scaler mindset. Anything ever? Wow. Yeah, they make you so short, even Fujisaki is taller than Naegi here. And I think she's genuinely one of the only characters shorter than him.
At least in this game. I think there's a few in the other games. Let Chihiro tower over me? I think you'd have to get down low. I think even down on your knee... Bathwater, you're decently tall. I think even down on your knees, you'd at best be at eye level. I opened the door of the library and looked inside. I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? All things I'd imagined. It most definitely wasn't one of them. Yeah, fake out. You're 6'2"? Yeah. Chihiro's like 5 feet tall at best. Even that seems excessive, frankly.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
Don't be a dick.
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
Byakuya, you have to admit, if nothing else, it's a good way to take a head count of who's dead. If someone had died last night, you wouldn't know.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
You can get plenty. Byakuya snapped his book shut, slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another. Go as low as Chihiro wants me, even if it hurts. I mean, I'm sure Chihiro would want you to stop as soon as it started hurting. Probably even before then. Yo! Byakuya, this is where you've been hiding. What are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. We had no reason to be, I was just reading. Never read such a coarse novel before. Might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well.
Wait, are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us?
Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah. What?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. Damn it, mushmouth. Looked like he was actually enjoying himself. I had soup right before show today, so I'm very mush-mouthed. Enjoying his deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it.
He is right. It's a zero-sum game.
Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It is a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
Game theory? Fucking MatPat. Yeah, do your jokes.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
This game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. No, that's exact... Maggie, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. Smiled again as he spoke. Do I need my eyes checked? Or, no, I think Naegi needs his eyes checked. There's, that's quite a smile got there. Smile was filled with evil intent. Twisted his face into something not human. Either wealthy or crazy. They are.
It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent.
It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
You know, with you talking like that, you're... If someone were playing by your same rules, they'd want to kill you first.
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. Keep saying that, but...
Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist.
Yeah, Togami is genuinely fucking delusional.
He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death scenario. Is that not so, Byakuya?
At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, well, I do apologize.
Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? Kill your own friends is...
It's horrific.
Friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But...
You know,
What?
Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Stop trying to force your way of thinking on me. And accept my way of thinking in place of your own. Yeah, he's delusional and a hypocrite.
Come on.
If you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around!
Hey, shithead. You get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? So, you're back to pretending to being friends, huh? How long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm.
How is this calm?
Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is... well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. You've never read the Bible, have you? You... Wow. That's just straight up stupid. He actually doesn't know what the Last Supper is.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Not a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But
Was he serious about all that?
He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
What he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure that someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting.
None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that.
Sure, someone would fuck him in a humiliating sort of way. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there.
You think I don't know what I do? You want me gone?
What the heck?
I'm sure. Whereas you want the same thing, don't you?
Hey, Toko, wait!
Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back.
Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. I don't have time to take even one day off. Need to get myself going. Free time. Yay! Finally, school life. Celeste in the dining hall. Toko in her room. Only the first floor, we got them. Getting that flickering in the top left of the screen? Oh, jeez. No, that is in the game. That's not Twitch, that is in-game. That's not even the capture. That is so weird. I'm not seeing all of it because, like, the border just barely makes it not there. But no, I'm seeing that. That is... Oh, that's annoying. How long has that been there, I wonder? Yeah, I don't see it as much as you guys do. That's... Ooh. Actually, let's see what else I can get out of the Mono machine. Stuff like that, which makes you appreciate how jank the PS Vita, was, and how jank this port is. Yeah. I mean, the port works. Like, this is not like a buggy, glitchy port, but there's some visuals that are off. And, like, a lot of the sound files are very weirdly compressed. Because I think they lost the originals. This is Scarab Brooch, I think. Lucky! Bow and arrow. Don't like the long pause after it. That makes this take way longer than it should.
Pretty lucky.
What is that, a meteor? Oh, what is that from? I know what you're referencing, but I can't remember what it's from. Weird multi-face statue thing. A watch of some kind. Yakuza 7. Ah, yeah. The business minigame. That's right, that's right. Slippers of some kind. Were those Healy slippers? A flower. Ooh! In vitro rose. I know exactly who wants that, actually. I think those are kelp chips or something. Cat and dog book. Fountain pen. Probably get going. Okay, that's decided pretty thoroughly who I think I should hang out with. Although, on the way home you stopped for breakfast? What'd you have? Where'd you have it? Little cafe in the area your mom and dad grew up? Ah. Toast with gravy and bacon. I'm not huge on gravy, personally. Now, that's a weird opinion to have.
Whew.
I have to put all my energy into watching out for myself. I don't have time to worry about anyone else. Talk to Kyoko for a while? Some.
Correct.
You want to spend time with me?
However,
But I don't have anything to say. Are you okay with that? The good kind of gravy? Toast with gravy, yeah. Good kind of gravy? Good in what regard? I spent some time with Kyoko in silence. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Give her a present. Prismatic hardtack, that's what that is. Royal cutlery, ration, flotation donut, overflowing lunchbox, birdseed, kitten hair clip, everlasting bracelet, love status ring, Soul's diamond, Hope's peak ring, blueberry perfume, scarab brooch, god of war charm, G-sick, roller slippers, red scarf, leaf covering, Tornico's pants, bunny earmuffs, fresh binding, Jimmy Decay t-shirt, Emperor's thong, hand bra, water lover, demon angel princess figure, I know who wants this, astral boy doll, layering shears, quality chinchilla cover, adorable reactions collection, unending dandelion, rose in vitro.
what?
How did you know I was interested in this? I definitely haven't read several of your light novels. Made with love and effort and special pizzazz. And we're getting the other piece of toast for dinner. A piece of toast for your dinner? That's it? You're an enigma, Makoto Naegi. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh?
Hey,
Being trapped in a place like this. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared, being trapped in this insane school. Covered in gravy and bacon? Eh. Riddle wrapped in an enigma.
correct.
That's good. That's good?
So,
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear.
whew,
Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. What about you? Seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. You hide? Huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open?
Listen,
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. Huh? What do you mean?
so,
You're afraid of what you might lose, right?
correct.
But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned and... Foolishly open? I don't know about foolishly.
Goodbye.
You're a very open person, though, Bathwater. With that, she was gone. Well, we're still just getting to know each other. And we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Yoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Maximum number of skill points increased. Hey, look at you go. Once we're all done, head back to my room for a little while. Still plenty of time left. Can't just sit around here, I should head out. Keep pressing the wrong button. Like talking about yourself. You won't be able to love you. Must refrain from being so self-centered. I don't know if I'd call it self-centered. Let me see. I do have stuff like that, yeah. Yoko's in her room, so's Toko. She spends all her time there. Hifumi's in the boys' bathroom. Weird. Ah, Celeste out here. Let's go say hi to the terrifying Queen of Liars.
I have grown entirely accustomed to life here. With enough time, any place can eventually come to feel like home.
I hang out with Celeste for a while? Yes.
As for me,
I truly frighten myself to captivate even insignificant little creatures like yourself.
Spend some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Give her a present? Yeah. I have a few options to take here. Let me see about the... I think I have... Yes, I have a bunch of antique dolls and she likes these.
Interesting. The gods heard my prayer and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not?
Being Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Makoto, I would like to share something with you.
Huh? What is it?
My perfect gambling strategy.
There really such a thing?
indeed.
Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have in mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy.
There is...
Indeed.
That power is... luck.
luck.
Actually,
There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in-between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program.
is that okay?
Some call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life.
Well,
Do you see what I am saying?
You mean, that's your perfect strategy?
Correct. See, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I've never lost.
That's all there is to it?
You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Is perhaps exceed my own luck? One day I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Have a nice day.
Not another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. Say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Work card updated based on your experience. Maximum number of skill points increased. Not useful yet. After parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. So yeah, interesting thing there about Celeste. First thing she does is bring up something actually related to Naegi, but try to imply... It's interesting. It almost sounds like she wants to say something they have in common, but still needs to put herself above him.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Is she truly lucky, though, or just crafty? Well, here's the question you always have to ask during, Celestia's free time events. Is she lying about this?
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Probably. This is the question that has to paint every interaction you have with her. She's the queen of liars for a reason. Even though today's over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this going to keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Monokuma Theater! And a mirror!
Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare.
Not quite a mirror, though, because it's not reflecting his face in it. It's just showing his face. Is Kyoko the Queen of Liars? She doesn't do it as religiously. Kyoko's not the Queen of Liars. She kinda doesn't lie very much. Is not lying religiously part of mastery of lying? Well, that's the thing. She's called the Queen of Liars, but there's definitely a character who's better at it than her. That's just kind of a title she earned from her gambling. To be a good liar, one must not lie so much no one believes them. Yeah, no. I'd say the best liar is the one who can get you to doubt the truth.
I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train
I was
station.
in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
Monokuma called himself a cute girl.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anything else. Leave the area. Went to the breakfast meeting, same as always, but... Is this everyone? Feels a little small. Byakuya and Toko had stormed off yesterday. Wasn't too surprising they hadn't come today. Even the table looks bigger, somehow.
I assume that is because 3 people are dead and 2 are abstaining.
Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kinda empty.
Still, I know Byakuya is whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toko?
For serious.
I vote no. She's super annoying. You don't get to have that vote, Hagakure. You the least useful person in this school.
How can you be so cold? You are like a piece of rock candy.
You hear me?
What? No rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet.
Shit.
Ignoring whatever the fuck that was, Byakuya is the real problem. We don't keep an eye on him, he might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes.
Huh?
We got no choice, get some rope. We're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. I think that's going a little overboard.
Count on it.
He's right. In this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. Just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy at sports day or whatever.
What?
The fuck are you talking about? You use the rope to do tug of war or something? Idiot.
It can't be.
If I was endeared by him, I'd lock the stoner in a small room as bait for another killer. I mean, just locking him in a locker doesn't sound that difficult. Hey, I think I saw, like, if you weren't endeared by him. Oh, I thought you meant if you had his trust, you'd trick him into doing that. I don't think you'd need that much to trick him, frankly. Just like, hey, I think I saw a crystal skull in that locker. Really, where? Slam. Now, I'm gonna let you out when you stop being stupid. Understood? No? That's step 1. I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot.
Damn
Who are
you.
you calling stupid? Huh? What's wrong, Chihiro? You don't look so great.
Oh.
I'm just going through a little self-loathing.
Huh? Self-loathing.
Well, after what Byakuya said to me yesterday, just got so nervous I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out. Even he said I was someone who can't fight back.
Oh.
I hate how weak I am. I see. So Mondo made you depressed.
What?
That wasn't my
What?
fault. You're like, oh fuck.
Hey, come on.
I wasn't trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak anyway, right? I want you to look... I think she's sitting in the corner behind you. Look very closely at the woman with pure white hair in this room. And say that again. Are you crying?
Because you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come on.
Don't cry. No, it's so sad. Jiro's just this little button. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore. Really? Not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What?
I got it.
What?
I'll make you a promise as a man.
Huh?
Promise as a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there's one thing my brother told me over and over again. Said that no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. That's what he left me.
Left you?
Oh, yeah. My brother's dead. Oh, I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to make all you guys cry.
Yo.
Anyway, you can trust me when I make that promise. They don't gotta cry anymore.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mondo?
Sure.
But
I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. If I'm so weak, anything can make me cry. That's not good.
Still, don't stress out too much about having to get stronger.
No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out.
In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime. Full-on scream.
But then Miss Fujisaki would get smashed into a billion pieces!
Just a second.
Shut up, you.
You know?
Finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aw. Looks like Chihiro's gotten some life back. Yeah, man. Keep helping each other out like this. Bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday. I'm sure. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, someone closed a door and my dog freaked out. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two who never showed up to breakfast. What can I do to try and understand those two better? Okay, so what should I do today?
Free time!
Now, I'm not gonna say anything. There's specific people who I want to get to know partially because I really want their abilities because they're quite useful. You can basically only get Sayaka's ability before the first trial because you're forced to hang out with her once. But Celeste has a really good ability I want. It won't help with the trials, but it'll help with other stuff.
Ah, Makoto, I should tell you, I've recently seen the shadow of death upon you. That's just a little joke.
Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? Go for it. No balls.
It would seem I'm growing used to your deplorable face. This is another aspect of adaptation, I suppose.
Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Yes, definitely. You can give repeated gifts and there's no penalty.
So I can have this? I may have to revise my initial impression of you. The more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get.
Being Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Let's see.
Say, Makoto, do you like Mahjong?
Never actually played.
Most unfortunate.
Is that so? A pity. I was hoping we might play together.
Are you good at it?
Yes, indeed.
No, I am not merely good. I once played a game of Russian roulette mahjong and won.
What's up, Kola? Mahjong mentioned fuck. Oh wait, shit. No, it's I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, I think we're all good. Yeah. Russian roulette?
Was a truly fierce contest, put on by a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. My opponents were a fierce old man and a silver-haired boy who was said to have the devil's own luck.
There's a thing about that line. A lot of people think that's a reference to a later character. It's definitely not. It for sure isn't. No, this is actually a reference to a gambling manga. It's called Akagi. So, the boy with the devil's own luck would be the titular Akagi, Shigeru Akagi. And the old man she's mentioning is probably Iwa Washizu. Yeah. There are two possibilities for this, and I choose to read into the latter of them. I'll tell you the first. The first, it's just a written reference to that manga. And it's just there for we, the viewers, and that's it. Alternatively, it's a reference in-universe. And it's quite possible Celeste is more into manga than she lets on. More into pedestrian tastes than she claims to... She just claims outright.
We played with a modified rule set. I remember well the glass tiles we used.
You won?
Indeed.
I defeated them both at once. I'll never forget the angry, twisted looks on their faces.
I think in the manga it like actually shows like basically them, but with the black lines over their eyes.
The crowd that had been invited to watch became positively riotous. Nobody could believe I had won. That is one of my fonder memories.
Really glad I didn't agree to play Mahjong with her. Port card updated. Max skill points up. Hey, look at you go. Unable to comprehend Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. Still time left in the day. Don't feel like just sitting here. Leave the area? Yep. You're still hanging out here.
How are you?
Oh, Makoto, how are you?
Yeah, been through two of her events. She's like, oh, how are you? Instead of,
Ah, your deplorable, ugly
Indeed.
face. Would you like to play a game of chance with me? I would be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you.
Celeste gave me the business. I do have one more of those dolls. Yes, definitely. One last antique doll. Seeing Celeste so pleased, of course.
Celestia Ludenberg. Celestia Ludenberg.
What are you doing?
No matter how many times I hear it, I never tire of hearing my own name. Isn't it so splendidly charming?
Oh yeah, I've been wondering about that. Why that name?
Well,
Why?
I mean, is it from something? Why'd you pick it?
I did not pick it. My name was given to me by my mother and father.
Come on, that can't be your real name, can it?
this is fine.
It is indeed my real name. Make no mistake about that.
Okay, so your parents gave you that name?
Indeed.
That's right. My father is French nobility, and my mother is part of a German family of musicians.
There's no way that's true. She's very clearly Japanese. But okay, so were you born in France or Germany?
Tochigi.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I was born in the capital of Tochigi, which is known for its delicious gyoza. Do you know of which city I speak?
The capital of Tochigi is famous for gyoza. See, this is a really, really, really easy question for someone who's actually Japanese. For me, Utsunomiya. That's Utsunomiya, right?
Oh,
That is correct. You have proven you are roughly as intelligent as an elementary school student.
Or a high schooler, maybe?
actually,
You may be surprised that I absolutely adore gyoza. I love its stench, its base vulgarity. So as you can imagine, I'm quite disappointed that I will never taste my hometown's gyoza again.
Ashikaga mentioned the Ashikaga Shogunate. Never say never, you know. Once we get out of here.
is that okay?
We will never get out of here.
It is interesting that right after this, like, her so obviously fake persona of Celestia Ludenberg up front there, she gives what I can't help but think is the truth. Her love of gyoza from her hometown and the name of her hometown. I can't help but, you know, think Ashikaga more like Asakaga. Long live the Hojo Regency. Y'all arguing about all sorts of shit. Well, I'm trying to deep dive a character I'm probably looking too deep into. Like, deeper than the writers even did. I wonder if there's some level of her that does actually want to be closer friends with Naegi. Like, because this doesn't make sense with the backstory she gave otherwise. Like, her parents are German and French, but they live in Japan? You look deep into her? That'll do, pig. That'll do. She mentions having a fondness for what's considered a very, like, smelly food, actually. Not bad smelling, but it's very pungent. It's just not something that fits with her aesthetic at all, which seems so important to her otherwise. But she's willing to break aesthetic completely. It's no more incredulous than her obvious Japanese self being German and French, I suppose. Yeah, but it's like, that's the part she so wants people to believe. She pushes so hard on that, and is like she is so aggressive when it comes to denying that, yet she freely admits this part. It makes me think there genuinely is some part of her that wants to make friends. It's not impossible French and German people could have moved to Germany. Yeah, but a French nobleman marrying a German musician in Japan? It's not impossible, but it's far-fetched when she's very obviously Japanese herself. Probably hate-fucked. Teutons and Franks will never get along. And the other part of that doesn't add up is her name is Ludenberg. That's a German name, but her mom's the German one. Even if you want to say she took her mom's name, that doesn't make sense. The French one's the noble one. The dad is the noble. Wouldn't she have taken the dad's last name? So why does she have a German last name if her mom's the German? Like, no part of her story there, of the Celestia Ludenberg story, ever adds up. But it's the part she most wants you to believe. She's from the Garak school of lying. Just keep lying and don't ever tell the same one twice. She confuses people this way. It's possible, but no, I really don't think it's an attempt to confuse people. That's not what I think she's all about. Just knowing as much as I do, trying to confuse people for the sheer sake of confusing them, that's a different liar's prerogative. Look at you, you're thinking about what it all means and how it works together. She could fleece you while you're doing that. How would she do that? We're not playing a game right now. I mean, I'm playing Danganronpa, but we're not gambling right now. And also, I'm doing this from an outside meta perspective while time is frozen. I'd like to see her try.
How long will you continue with this ridiculousness? You should give up.
Using your opponent is a classic gambling strategy? No, I'm not denying that part. I'm saying she's not gambling right now. And she's not... like... I'm not saying she wouldn't try to confuse people. I'm saying this isn't the moment. All the ultimates are like that. They never fully turn it off. No, I know that. I'm saying... yes, I won't act like it's completely impossible she's just fucking with people to fuck with them. But I'm saying that's not what I think is going on here.
Do you understand?
If you don't, it can only lead to murder.
Less eerie words stuck with me long after she'd left. Because my thing is, for Celestia Ludenberg, other people's vision of her, this image she puts up is everything to her. So why is she going against it so hard? And and I have theories for it. And I don't think it's an intentional act of confusion. Maybe she does really like Gyoza, no reason she can't. It's just as feasible she lies to confuse everyone around her out of habit. Suppose because in this game she's found herself in everyone is her enemy. Okay. The more I talk to her, the more I just don't understand her. Unlock the skill raise. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. You find mana coins, you'll now earn more than you did before. This is the only passive skill in this version of the game. So yeah, the monocone rewards from class trials are now doubled. Wanted that because it's quite useful. Guess I'm feeling a little hungry. Better get something to eat before it's nighttime. Head to the dining hall then, I guess. My thing is, her attempts to confuse and subvert. It's hard for me to see her sacrificing her image of the European nobility for that sake. But I can see her sacrificing it for the sake of something else. That she's maybe not even thinking about that, not even doing it on purpose. Because I'm gonna let you in on a bit of a theory I have about her. I don't think she's nearly as smart as she puts out. The intelligence everyone ascribes to her, I don't think she's anywhere near that. I'm sure she's quite a skilled gambler, because Hope Speak Academy is too good for that part to be a lie. What we know about their methods of recruitment, that part alone must be true. Her life is on the line, I can see it. She loves to say, adaptability is survivability. There's a reason I don't think that's possible, but I'll get to that another time.
Oh.
Well there, good evening.
Celeste, what are you up to?
What am I up to? I am simply going for a nice evening stroll. No, I was thinking about the rooms belonging to everyone who has left us. I would very much like to know what is going on in there, but it seems their doors are locked. It must be another one of Monokuma's little tricks.
Sometimes he gets hung up on the weirdest stuff.
I wonder about that.
Do you think so? Seems that it's merely him displaying his passion. Makoto, why do you grow 2 inches every time you talk to someone and then shrink back down when we're done?
I don't know, it's my ahoge.
Toward the production of his kidding game. Anyway, I shall resume my excursion. If you have some time, you are welcome to join me.
Oh, that's okay.
I hope you are well.
Yes, very well then. Goodbye.
That's another thing. It is interesting she invited Makoto there. Just being polite, entirely possible. But, I don't know. I genuinely think she longs for friends more than even she realizes sometimes. There are things that corroborate that idea.
Makoto.
This is the warehouse, right? Do you think she's not nearly as smart as people think? She's got sharp instincts and a keen eye for human emotion. Yeah, I definitely think she's good at reading people. And she's good at keeping her own emotions in check. Except for anger. That one's a little trickier. She knows how to make people think she's smart. She's not necessarily smart herself. I'd say she's a skilled manipulator, but she's not that... Her logical thinking is flawed, we see in a lot of the trials. Internet? Oh dear. Okay, we're back. Okay, bathwater, that was not your internet, that was on my end. I get this ISP just gives me these drops once in a while. It might be the 100-foot Ethernet cord, it could be something else, who knows. To wrap it around like half of this house to get this set up in here. Unfortunately, all the internet lines for this place are under fucking ground, so I couldn't hook one up to the telephone line like I was hoping. Power line nowadays, I don't think there are running telephone lines anymore. Even when she gets angry, so far it's been calculated anger. Not quite when she drops her accent, I don't think. I think she's good at picking back up when she accidentally breaks character, but I do think that was unintentional. Though, to be fair, that's a dub choice. The accent part, but she does speak a lot more harshly during it. Her outburst at Fatboy, it worked well to get what she wanted. It did, but I think she went further than she might have meant to, on some level. I think she's really good at making it look like it was intentional. Taka said it, everything we could need, but... Looking for something? Need some help?
Huh?
No, I can take care of it myself. No, it's just you're really short. You're the only person shorter than Makoto. Let him have this.
Thank you.
So then, wonder what she's looking for. Like, I do think she picked Hifumi to be her, like, servant there, solely because she was able to read, she'd be able to make him do it. Makoto doesn't have a lot of a spine, but he's got more spine than to take that much abuse. And, as we learn later, she very specifically wants boys to serve her. That's the essence of bluffing, I suppose. Take what you have and make your opponent think it's better than what it is. Yes, I think she's quite good at lying. And I do think she is good at gambling as an extension of that lie. Like, her bluff game is quite strong, but I think she is lacking in other aspects. But she's quite good at making people think otherwise. Just wanted to get something to eat. Now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually, no, I guess I'm already roped in.
Listen to me!
Hey, Makoto, perfect timing! Huh? What's going on?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favor to ask. Favor? I have a bad feeling about this.
Listen to me!
You came at just the right time. I must ask for your full cooperation.
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto, you gotta be our witness. Witness to what?
What?
This guy's been talking shit about me since day one. Calling me a coward and shit like that.
You're corrupt!
You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems.
You!
That's why you can't do what society asks of you. Why you walk around dressed like that.
Huh?
The fuck you say? You don't know shit. It is funny, actually, how much fan art I see of Mondo where they forget he's got long hair in the back. Love these two. They're pretty fun.
You hear me?
You've already lost to yourself. You're such a coward you don't even realize it.
Damn you!
Oh, what? You saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
Count on it!
I know I am!
You wanna fight?
Okay, then let's throw down. Prove you got what I don't got.
You hear me?
Accept your challenge!
What?
That's what's happening, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. You gonna Throw down? You're not gonna, like, start punching each other, are you?
Hey,
There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm, right? The sauna inside?
I see!
Simple endurance test, is it?
Got it!
We're going to see who can stay in the sauna the longest, am I right?
piece of shit!
Goddamn straight! You guys really gonna go through with this?
Stop fucking around!
Shit, yeah.
You!
He'll be done in a matter of minutes anyway. People like him are, without exception, all talk.
You wanna throw down?
Bring it on. Let's make things interesting. Wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right? Interesting?
You son of a bitch!
We're gonna battle with all our clothes on.
Ridiculous!
That's idiotic. Suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What, you afraid? You're going to regret this.
Stop fucking around!
Shut up and let's do this. This game made you smile and giggle a lot.
Hey.
Me too.
Mondo,
What, asshole?
you can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you.
I wonder if Keith Silverstein looks upon this role with fondness. I got to swear so much more than I usually do. It's always these put-together business types. This time I just said fuck a lot.
Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
What a coincidence. I had a steaming hot bowl of soup before this. Because actual dinner wasn't gonna be ready in time, and there was leftover soup from yesterday. So, I had to go. Are they? Okay. Tried to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed. Then a few dozen minutes. You had chicken soup? It was actually some leftover, it was chicken soup, technically. Because there was chicken thrown into it, but it was like refried beans, some carrots, some cabbage. And, Craven soup. This one, I think, my brother made it for me because he knew, like, actual dinner, which was, we're making burgers, was gonna be late. So he actually made ramen in it, just so there'd be some noodles in it. Because it was just the broth left over from yesterday, with, like, some of the veggies at the bottom. Craven soup? No, I haven't been bred yet. Fucking what? When you said I'm craving soup, how does that connect? Because my first thought was the Hercules quote, where he says, "Have you ever had a sudden lust for soup?" There's a real thing Hercules said, apparently. Not pregnant, and don't have pregnancy cravings. I wouldn't call soup a pregnancy craving. I'd say if you said, like, you wanted, like, I don't know, a chocolate-covered pickle. That's more a pregnancy thing. Soup isn't a weird craving. Yeah, no. A sudden lust for soup is a natural thing. Just listen to Hercules. Actual Greek hero. I suppose I should say Roman if it's Hercules, but... Shut up. You all saw the Disney movie. You know which one you know better. In an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
I do like the notes that Mondo is seemingly less worn out than Taka here.
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
That's not fucking good.
That's probably not good.
Wait, that's... I think that's actually one of the first signs you're dying of heat stroke. Hey, guys? I know you both want to prove how big a badasses you are, but... Do you think you've done enough?
Shut up!
I just can't win. Dong, bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Weird to hear this with music over it.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie.
It is also fun to remember. Yeah, no, Taka's like really ripped under there.
You win.
He wears a
Or you
form-fitting...
lose.
Well, he wears a
That's
uniform like that.
The only thing that matters.
But he is genuinely fucking buff as shit under there. Like, he is cut.
Listen to you, you son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
Gates of hell? That's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, you hear him? Better crawl on back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning, and you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning, you'll fall down in front of me, down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it. I'm not gonna suck you off. Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at ya. Okay, well, good night then. Really hope those two don't overdo it. But I'm sure... To the death? Surely they wouldn't go that far. Concern stayed with me as I slowly succumbed to sleep. Slowly succumbed to sleep. What's added this time? A calendar. A girly bikini calendar.
If fate does exist, does that mean your future is decided the moment you're born? If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
Sorry, I gotta listen to that Monokuma theater music sometimes. Dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Morning, huh? Mondo and Taka survived. Worried about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual. When I entered... What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What?
Yo,
Hey, Makoto! Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday! Huh? Are they friends now?
They've been like this all morning. They're all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. Feels gross.
what?
Feels gross. Hell no, feels great more like. It's so great. Male friendship, it's beautiful. Yeah, there's so much flash fiction happening because of this. We all know I'm not kidding. This almost feels like sexual harassment somehow. Forget her, bro. A girl like her just doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between men is stronger than blood. A woman can never understand.
Ain't that right?
What you just said? Bro, that was cool as shit. I should get a tattoo of it.
Without a doubt.
No, bro, you mustn't. Your body is a temple, given to you by your loving parents. So, who won the contest?
Piece of shit!
Who gives a shit?
Got it!
Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. What matters is that we both took part in it together. It's completely different from what you were saying last night.
I see.
Friendship between men seems very simplistic. Nothing like what I'm used to with girls.
Really can't tell if they fucked or not. It's so beautiful.
Again, this is, there's another thing here that the manga expanded on a little bit. And that is that it showed who won the contest. It was Mondo, if you're curious. Fully clothed. Taka passed out, like, after they had a little heart-to-heart discussion. Taka passed out at the end of it, and Mondo pulled him out and just decided it didn't matter who won.
Yeah, for real.
All throughout breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taka's overpowering brotherhood. All in all, it was a pretty unfortunate experience. What should I do today?
My precious ambiguity.
It's still ambiguous if they fucked or not. Who could that be? Wondering who had come to visit, I opened the door. Someone forced their way in. Hey, what's up, Toko? Toko? What's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Really that annoying? Well, I already know I'm annoying. Came here knowing that, so that makes it okay.
No, you're not annoying. I just wonder what was going on.
I have a favor to ask. I want you to go somewhere with me.
And where is it you want to go?
Well...
The library. Looking for a book or something? I mean, just ask Byakuya. He spends all his time in the library anyway.
Shut up, bitch.
Bathwater, you can't treat women like that. Did I say something wrong?
You're not a blabbermouth, right? This has to be a secret.
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet.
Let's go to the library.
Yeah, I got it, the library. Jeez, why so pushy? It is interesting she picks Makoto for this.
Quiet. Quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you.
She actually was starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept in the library. Stop you too if you get in my way.
Lean in, cheek exposed, do it. Do it. Come on, right here. There we go.
There we go. Threats of violence don't work, Bathwater. Not from you. You care too much. I'll handle this. Wait, no, Quilla will actually— Oh god! I'm okay. Ow. See, Bathwater, you gotta wind up first. Back. There we go. Do a thing. You're on my VIP list. You're afforded special rights, not privileges. Irrevocable rights. Unsurprisingly, Byakuya was there by himself, absorbed in a book.
He's here. He's really here.
I have a lot to say about this.
Okay, Makoto, go talk to him.
Like Byakuya's character arc, I tolerate it.
What?
I don't think it's a bad character arc, but
Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
wait, The fuck am I doing
I
it?
can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
That's kinda crazy. Alright. Seems to be really focused on that book. Doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you doing back here? I hate even having to look at you. Ah, so you noticed me, huh?
Naturally.
Of course, now hurry up and leave. And take her with you. Hey, Byakuya? Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by a strong man? I have never said anything even remotely similar to that in my entire life, and I want you to run as far away from me as possible, as soon as you can. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. Get out. Go take a bath. You smell.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Go now, for your stench latches onto the entire room. Also, if you might have noticed during that voice line, it sounds like it got cut off right at the end. I think he wanted to say, don't make me repeat myself again. Like, again, I think the voice direction got a different translation than the text translation did. And it might not have matched the timing correctly. Although you really shouldn't have to match the timing of a game like this for that line. Unless... Might they have pulled it from like a full line he says at another point? I wonder. And they cut it off wrong? This relationship is net positive, because she bathes when he orders her to. Go now before your stench latches onto the entire room. Okay. It's a positive in that regard, but negative in almost every other regard. Jeez, what's with my mouth tracking? Really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. You really upset her that much? Byakuya to go that far. If she's down for it. He must be really concerned about me. I'll get into... I don't know when I'll have time to dive into what is Toko Fukawa and her character. Huh? He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Makoto, what do you think? Think about what? You think Byakuya and I would be good together? Well now, I don't really know.
Maybe.
That's true. There's really no way to know. The distance between us doesn't change our love. As soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works. Oh. Okay. There might come a day when you understand. Maybe. Someday. Well, bye. Ah, young love. Who would have ever guessed she would go for someone like him? Shing! But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction. All of a sudden, I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. Still some time left in the day. What to do? Free time! So, I want to focus on trying to get skills right now. Let me think. Like, building towards skills, I mean. At least, even if I don't have time to fully obtain another one. look at some of these items and... You know who I have some good items for? See if I can find her.
Hey.
Makoto, Actually, never mind. So what did you want? I talked to Sakura for a while? Spend some time.
Well then.
You know, Makoto, you seem a little thin for a man. How about I help you bulk up a bit? Sakura subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training session. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Give her a present? Yeah. I have a few things she wants. Some of them you can guess, I'm sure some of them you can't. Or maybe you can. I'll start with obvious things she wants. Fresh bindings.
What?
I've been looking everywhere for this. How did you know? The list of people who would wear this, there's you and there's Mondo. I can't see anyone else doing that.
Huh.
You're quite a mysterious man, Makoto. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. Sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it. We're binding us in your arms in plain view. Yeah, literally right now. I never get tired of it. You exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's all so that I can get stronger, after all. And I have to keep on getting stronger, because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. This is one hell of a legend. My father was my master. My every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions, hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. But before long, they were no match for me. You mean, you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up, transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, then fusing them all together. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That can only be mixed martial arts. Basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. That's actually mostly true. The most effective fighting style would be mixing pieces of different martial arts. Most self-defense is a mixture of different martial arts techniques. Though, I'd say Judo comes close simply because it's very defensive and it's about grabbing and restraining, which can be pretty practical. But also a lot of the counter is against other people also doing Judo. That's a problem with a lot of martial arts. They're practiced only against themselves, which means they're only really good at fighting themselves. MMA tries to avoid that. It's a lot of grappling, to be honest. Grappling's just good. It's just very effective in general. I don't want to just be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't have bet against you, that's for sure. Aren't you already the best? Even though it integrates all sorts of shit, it does often come down to grappling.
Well.
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really? Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time. The opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. Honestly, can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they really be human? Knowing who it is? No. I would not call that person human after the bullshit they end up doing. Usually the best way to win an unarmed fight, yeah. Yeah, if you're moving and the other guy can't, I think you win.
Look at you go.
Headed back to my room for a little while. Hard to instantly disable someone in one hit, like with a knife or a gun, so you need to restrain while you beat them down. Dong, bing, bong.
Ahem. School announcement, school announcement. Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives,
Yeah.
all students, please gather in the gym immediately.
Yep.
Emergency! Emergency!
Here we go. Gather in the gym. Why now all of a sudden? Really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. Leave the area? Yep. Oh, Kyoko. You hear the announcement just
Indeed.
now? I don't want to go, but we don't have any choice, right?
Right.
Can't imagine it's going to be good news. It's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. Well, can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me. Mondo's also out here. Look for him before I move to the next area. There he is.
Yo.
Hey, man. You about to head in? Yeah, has everyone already gone on ahead?
Shit.
Looks that way. I don't like it, but nothing good's gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear. Mondo? You sure you're okay? Kinda went all out in that sauna.
What?
Huh? Who went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me.
Yo.
But you know... there at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. I never saw it coming.
Yo.
Anyway, let's get our asses to the gym. Man, something unique must have happened between the two of them. Anyone else out and about? No, looks like. Not impossible, though. You ever get in a fight, be careful about throwing a punch at the side of the face. Spots there where a good punch could just shut someone down, maybe even kill them. Yeah, no, if you hit someone's cheek at the correct angle, you might actually just concuss them in such a way they just go down. And the cheek actually really hurts to get hit there. That's what those slap competitions are about. Like, people just fucking go down from one slap. Hey, Hifumi. How come you haven't gone in yet?
Why? Why is that?
Not good for when you have to explain it in court. Admittedly, yeah.
Mr. Naegi, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but we really should go inside.
No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me.
I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this.
Damn, that's true too.
I suppose.
We have no choice.
I have to go too. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed. What might await us this time?
He keeps things interesting, that's for sure certain.
Shipper. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
what the heck?
Something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this.
Which of us is actually messed up, huh? You're a sociopath who's laughing at the idea of people dying. It's you. There's no other argument.
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? It means he's delusional and hypocritical. Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone. I also don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial.
That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue. He's not so bad deep down. No, this is who he is deep down right now. Don't mistake that. He becomes better. Let's not pretend he was always that and faking. Let's remember, he is this right now. This is what he is. He just becomes less of this later.
Well...
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. He was a sociopath, he never could have gotten better. I mean, I know he's not an actual sociopath. That's an insult directed at him. He acts the person he was raised to be. It's who yeah, but the thing is, he still firmly believes in this at this moment. Strange, that's true. No way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
What? The police suck! On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police.
Could it be...
Oh, this might not be related, but... Then don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's about last night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space, as you do. And all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what?
Sound that... I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it...
Could it be...
It was like... a construction site, I guess? Construction site?
Serious?
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything.
You definitely made it up. Must have just been the sound of the ocean and that head of yours.
The fuck?
Say what? What you talking about, Toko?
Yep, here he goes again. He's arrived.
What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion.
Huh?
Or maybe a machine gun. That can kind of sound like construction in a way.
What are you talking about?
What? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, I am fully puckered. It's a secret little secret.
And?
Fine, let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably become of this ho-hum, boring, old everyday life.
Should have been because, but sure.
I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation. Something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today,
X Blackened hasn't shown up yet and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you.
Motivate? Another set of videos or something? You gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder?
Damn it!
Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned. We're not going to kill each other anymore.
Got it!
No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't.
That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's... embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given there's things you don't want other people to know about you. Ta-da! So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. Quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. Nervously pulled out what was written inside. My entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. So, there's a fun running gag among the community. This actually is true, by the way. This isn't made up. But the fun running gag among the community is that, wetting the bed late into life is actually a shared trait among serial killers. Like, people with very severe mental problems like that, that's a very common sign, actually. People joke that someone hears it and actually gets really wary of Makoto because of it. What? How? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once.
You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then...
Extreme!
all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans.
Yaha!
Wouldn't that be so embarrassing?
That's what you meant by motivate?
You got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right?
It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but never kill over something like that.
What?
What'd you say?
Count on it!
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing. So we find out a few of their secrets solely over the course of the, someone's gonna kill. It's a murder mystery game. Someone will kill over it. Find out some of their secrets over that. There's one or two other characters we're able to infer their secrets from further things. But there's some like Ishimaru who genuinely we don't have any idea, but based on his dialogue here, it's something not that bad. It's something, sure, he's uncomfortable people knowing, but it's probably just embarrassing for him. And it is fun seeing people try to come up with what some of the secrets for characters we absolutely know nothing about might be. And for, of course, like, switched killer AUs figure out what already dead people's secrets might have been. There's one I can guess at for that. Actually two. Like, you can kind of guess what Sayaka's might have been. One of the terrible things she did to become an idol, I bet. Junko... I have a pretty good idea. All things considered. Leon? Couldn't say. It'd have to be some... The one thing I can think of is actually a bit misleading to say.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because... for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fare not well.
With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one.
See again, Asahina. I don't know what her secret is, but from her dialogue here, it's something not that bad. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing. Seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me!
Good news, everyone, I have a brilliant idea!
You hear me?
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now?
Without a doubt.
We do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right? It's a good thing to bring up, at least.
Quiet down and listen!
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is... I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I
care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
Come on, come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
I don't think his is that bad because of how he's reacting.
honestly,
As I said,
Here we go. Hey!
I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard!
Say what?
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. Now, his, I think, is something that could actually be damaging. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best to become strong, and I can tell everyone.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it. Even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. Secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Somebody's got something like that, right? Okay. I'll stop with all the secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty.
The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more.
Okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but...
Bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Feel dread? I mean, yeah. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's all call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but left things as they were. Left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. By your wife, you mean? Ah. Secrets are memories you don't want anyone to know about. Way to connect to the outside world. Well, say all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. Maybe I was just being optimistic. It's probably why without too much of a struggle. Geez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. What I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. A gun!
Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? There's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action. It's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation. Resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
And maybe someone's dead and it was a crime of passion? Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Ah!
Nice reaction! I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint!
What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person.
What the hell for?
Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth.
Hear what?
Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates?
What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death.
What happened? What are you talking about?
That's for me to know, and you to find out. Good luck!
Something's happened to someone. Is it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would... But... What if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when... Dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Makoto! Are you okay?
Hey,
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Byakuya? You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The... something?
perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. Took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories.
Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was important. It was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is? Hypocrite!
What the heck?
Didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game, it's every man for himself. It actually very strictly becomes co-op once a murder happens. Have you also not figured that out? He really hasn't. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you? Well, you see, if someone dies, and everyone hates you, even if you didn't do it, they might vote for you just to have you dead. You're not smart enough to avoid that. I'm sorry to say, Byakuya. You're one of the smarter characters. You're not that smart.
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already.
No, they wouldn't. No, I know they wouldn't literally have themselves die, but he set himself up as someone willing to kill, which means they're always going to be looking at him first. He's under more scrutiny than everyone else. If he kills, which he's essentially planning to do, he's gonna have a 4 times harder time. Because the more he talks this shit, the more people are going to suspect him first. And the harder it's gonna make all the trials where he's not the killer. Because people are going to single him out as a suspect.
Stop saying that already.
Making enemies of everyone doesn't help him. That's why he's an idiot. There's something wrong with him for serious. He get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
Like I said, Byakuya is I'd put Byakuya and Celestia on opposite ends of that intelligence spectrum. Byakuya is very book smart, very logical, but he's a goddamn dumbass at manipulating people. And Celestia is the opposite. What if everyone ganged up and beat him half to death, then died of his wounds? Would anyone in particular be granted the status of murder? I was raised to think everyone is always his enemy by default. Yes, because he's stupid. Like I'm saying, that there's an explanation for this behavior doesn't mean it's not wrong, and it doesn't make him less of a hypocrite.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. Like, he's actually, no, he's actively ignoring reality for that to be true. It's not his fault how he was raised. It's his fault how he acts afterwards. How you were raised is only an excuse for so long. And high school is when it really stops being an excuse, I'm sorry to say. The game is afoot. He's a teenager. Yeah. A teenager. This is the point where that excuse stops being a good excuse. He's a high school freshman. You can't expect someone to be a perfectly formed adult at that point. I didn't say perfectly formed. I'm saying he should by now be questioning how he was raised. No, that excuse stops being good when you're an adult. He is not an adult. Okay. I'm saying this is the point where he should be questioning things. No, he shouldn't turn his back completely on how he was raised yet. That'd be too much. I'm saying he's very... And also, you're missing the point. That I understand why he's wrong doesn't make him less wrong. I feel like that's always where we get stuck here. Still very much a product of his raising. He's just now at the point where you'd expect questioning to begin. He's been put in a situation where he's falling back on what he knows. It's very stressful.
So,
He's wrong, but to say it's all because he's a dumbass is unfair. No, I'm saying he is being very stupid by not looking at himself here. Here's the thing. If you have to ignore reality for your opinion to be right, you're stupid. That's all I have to say. He's ignoring that he does have to work with everyone for the class trials. We literally saw it. If he didn't work with anyone in that first trial, he was dead. He was dead. And the fact that he's ignoring that means he's stupid. Now, know that when I say stupid, it is not an all-encompassing everything you do is wrong forever. It means there is a logical fallacy in your thinking that you are not correcting. And it is at the base of his thinking. He has been taught to be stupid. That doesn't mean he's not still stupid. Knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. They all go to see what happened? Oh. And what about the second floor of the school? It's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for... I know, I didn't say it's all because he's a dumbass. That's not the reason. Should actually probably do this. Is there... Oh yeah, Sakura's checking the trash room. Smart of her, actually. All locked up. There doesn't appear to be anything here. What are you doing here, Sakura? Did you find something? Oh, no. It's just that what you said the other day must have been lurking in the back of my mind. Huh?
Perhaps.
If something has happened, the killer might try to use this to destroy evidence again. Suppose that was floating around my subconscious and it led me here. It is a smart place to look first, Sakura, but... Spoiler warning, not gonna find anything. Just seems very harsh for a literal high school freshman. He's acting upon what he's been taught his entire life to believe is fundamental truth. People are his enemy. He's better than others and can only rely upon himself. He's also scared of everyone around him, perhaps more than most of the others. Scared is... I don't know about that. I don't know that I'd call him scared. You could reinterpret his actions as scared, but he's a character I read as being, at least at the moment, mostly as he says he is. I mean, scared in some sense, because he'd have to literally not be human to not be scared at this point. But that being his driving force, I'm doubtful of that. Not terrified, sure, but scared. He's scared that everyone else will kill him given the opportunity. It's not quite how he acts is the problem. Though, then again, we do know how he acts. He acts as if everyone is secretly thinking exactly as he is. That everyone is acting purely on a cost-profit margin. And that's why he didn't think Mondo would punch him back there, because in his mind, Mondo would never do it because everyone would just see him do it. Or at least he didn't think Mondo would actually kill him right there. But he should have thought Mondo would at least beat the crap out of him. Because there's no rule against beating someone to near death.
Yo!
Hey, Makoto. Honestly, what do you think? About what?
For serious?
About Byakuya. Think he's being brainwashed or what? No. The kind of person he was raised to be. To expect everyone will try to kill each other if it benefits them. Yes, and I believe that. But I think he is very, very, very foolish for not realizing he does require help when it's been proven to his face already. Because let's remember, just like everyone else, he thought Makoto did it at first. He had no clue. Unless he was playing really, really, really close to the chest, he was still very willing. Now, he was probably one of the people more willing to believe it was kind of a frame-up job. Because he's smart enough to recognize that. But he was still the most suspicious of Makoto. He didn't put together, like Kyoko seemingly did, that it was definitely a frame job. And if he couldn't have put that together by himself, sorry to say, he's dead. He had help there, and he's not accepting that that was help. Know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
He's certainly not as smart as Kyoko, there's no doubt about that. It's that he's unable to recognize it as well. Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like,
Well?
it's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudoscientific bullcrap. Then imagine he sees that as using an underling. He'll go to the trial and listen to what the little people say. And when they're inevitably pointing out things he missed because he's not smart enough to know everything by himself, I'm being mean there, I'll admit. I need you to understand that. Expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscientific? Sorry, I don't want to get yelled at. It's funny about, like, there's a lot of funny things about his character. Hagakure's, but he's never the driving force of those funny things. I mean, his reactions are kind of funny, but that's the thing about Hagakure in general. I find him a boring character who is put into interesting situations. Or at least, interesting things happen to him, but he himself is not interesting in my mind. He's very surface level as far as his motivations and methods. There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? Should go look somewhere else. That's not suspicious as fuck. Huh? Door's open. Aren't they supposed to be locked? He was raised to believe cooperation between people is more or less impossible. You can use people to your benefit, but they will attempt to do the same. Ultimately, everyone in this school is an enemy to him, so you should not let them understand it. Just keep them away and watch what they do. It's a flawed mindset, but like I said, it's born of his fear. Yeah, but it's also a mindset that is very blatantly damaging him. Because like I said, that's also, being this aggressive is also making him a very wide target for being killed. But it's his arrogance that makes him believe he won't be killed. He's afraid of everyone around him, he just doesn't act it.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. The locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He's muttering as if talking only to himself. Celeste is damaging herself by acting suspicious and unlikable. Mondo damages himself by showing how happy he is to use violence. But whereas Togami damages himself by making it very obvious he intends to participate in this game. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. I will say, that's the one thing they do in Danganronpa that I always have trouble buying. The person most excited to, like, be, or at least most interested in the killing game aspect, is never the person people kill first. Because let's be real, if you're the guy that, like, oh, I'm so excited to be part of this, yeah, people are gonna kill you first because you're the one no one's gonna have sympathy for. They always set it up like that. And Kyoko damages herself by demonstrating she's capable of getting away with murder, but not showing she would be reluctant about it. I'd say his is arguably the most damaging. Like I said, everyone's damaging, but he's worse by just actively antagonizing people who could snap him in half if they wanted to. It's a surprising lack of self-preservation that he doesn't expect Mondo to ever kick his ass. Door swung open without a sound. And, like, realistically in this setting, like, I know it doesn't happen in the game, but realistically, I think anyone who killed, like, I've seen this setup, and it's one of the most believable I've seen. That if Monokuma sets up a thing where genuinely, if they don't kill, they're all gonna be in serious shit. Like, all of them. Genuinely, I see one of the tougher people killing him and just telling everyone they did it to save everyone. He's a rich boy. He's used to thinking no one would do that to me because I would destroy them. That moment, time seemed to freeze. It is unusual for him to deal with the reality that his wealth does not do anything here. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. Yeah, this one's real sad. I like how they have a bunch of characters not show up here, just so you're curious who's dead. As soon as I did... A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Deadly life. This is a goofy-ass scream? Little bit, yeah. Tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. Surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. To be fair, it's hard for Bryce Papenbrook not to sound a little goofy. Like, if you've watched the dub of Seven Deadly Sins, Meliodas' like, serious evil form, I can't take it seriously because it's Bryce Papenbrook. Just remembered? What'd you remember, Bathwater? Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? This whole section makes me hate Bitch Kuya even more. We'll get to that. He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Jiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. Something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. See what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. It was still reeling, too. Confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Let that play by itself. Ding dong.
A body has been discovered!
Now that is a proper scream. Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like,
That's
the
what I'm talking
class
about.
trial will begin.
Like I said, it's just Bryce. He's gonna sound a little goofy no matter what. What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You're unconscious during Psychus, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Body discovery announcement? Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
Dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. Seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. Finally came back to myself. I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. They all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. Jesus. That is actual anime power-up face. There's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man.
What the?
What the fuck is this?
What? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up.
Ooh. That is where... Maybe I could do just the investigation portion and then start tomorrow off with the trial, but I want the investigation and the trial to be in the same stream. Chapter 2, Deadly Life Morning. I think... That's tough. The trial is, like, almost perfectly timed for a stream, so I'm real iffy about... Like, the trial plus the investigation is almost perfectly timed. So it's either short here or short later. And putting those together feels nicer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, Vintage just raided. Vintage, I didn't know you streamed. Hey, hi, welcome in. Give me a second. I was actually wondering if I should keep streaming or not, because I got to a good cutoff point. They shout you out. What were you playing? You were playing Project Zomboid. I'm not too familiar. But hey, welcome in. Got a raid and skedaddle? Oh, okay. The zombie survival game? I think I knew at least that much. I don't have anything in the school store to use. I don't want a chapter select, do I? There's so much extra stuff I'd have to go through by trying to do that. I had the idea of maybe trying to do more bonds via chapter select, but I think it's much better with friends. It's definitely one of those games, but I'm not a player of it myself. But yeah, I think there's just so much to it. Let me actually check. Chapter beginning. Oh, I can change it here in chapter select. That's weird. I don't mind the action difficulty being kind. let's do at least a little bit of bond gain.
Hey.
I'll try to blow through this. And we'll do it for Chihiro.
You hear me?
In honor of the little tyke.
What the?
Or maybe I can finish up Junko real quick.
All right.
Get her skill. I wish there was a skip function for this. Oh, you can do a little bit, maybe just get a hint more dialogue.
Stop!
Marry Chihiro?
However.
Yo.
I don't think I will.
What?
You're free to do what you want, Bathwater. I really do wish they'd let you just... I know why they don't do this, and... man. Yeah, no, that is way too long to be doing that. Sorry to say, I think we'll just stop the recording for YouTube here instead. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Well, bye, YouTube.